How's everyone doing tonight? We ready to put together this Ugears Dream Cabriolet VM-05? Well, we're going to get to that in a minute. By the way, we're on day 20, which, I mean, maybe we'll get this done and it's going to work at the end, but it's like, day 20, come on. This 10 days would be an embarrassment. We're at day 20. This is just bad. But let's finish it. And the thing is, it's just one car. One car. How could we possibly take us 20 days to do one car? And I think we're basically done with like 3 of the 8 sheets. So I don't even know how many more days it's going to take. Anyway, we've been reading these sandwiches. Let's read a few more of these. I think we're up to 10. All right, the Vince Lombardi. Wait, was Vince Lombardi a vegetarian? Roasted peppers, fresh mozzarella, green pesto sauce, drizzle of olive. There's no meat on the Vince Lombardi. Okay. Sophia Loren, prosciutto di Parma, fresh mozzarella, sweet stuffed peppers, lettuce, olive oil, salt, and black pepper. All right. Yogi Berra, ham, bologna, white American cheese, lettuce. Yeah. Okay, that's an interesting sandwich. Did he have that in the clubhouse? All right. The Alfonso Supremo. I don't know what that's a reference to. Hot or sweet gabagool, fresh mozzarella, or fresh mozzarella, tomatoes, fresh basil, oregano, olive oil, salt, and black pepper. My Italian honey. Honey roasted turkey, fresh mozzarella, lettuce, tomato, vinegar, olive oil, salt, and black pepper. So I've been reading from this Brooklyn Italian Heroes because they opened one on my block on Annandale Road in Staten Island. So 150 Italian Heroes. I'm going to read them all. I'm just doing it at the beginning of the show. Live streamers often put some spam at the beginning, give people time to show up. So I'm reading Italian Heroes during that spam time. All right. So we're going to get started in a minute. I'm going to do one more spammy thing. I'm going to check out these cards that we have. Just gives us some content when I'm doing something that's not too intense. If I can get this card readable. What is the fastest a batted baseball, a golf shot, or a tennis serve? It's got to be a golf shot. Anyway, I'll stretch that into something to talk about, but I think it's like obvious that it's golf. All right, so a batted baseball goes a little bit faster than a pitched baseball. It's you're returning the energy and you're adding to it. A tennis ball is going to go faster than a baseball. You're hitting it with a tennis racket. The tennis racket has those, that like webbing. It's got some give. So an aluminum baseball bat would have more rebound than a wooden baseball bat, but a strung tennis racket is going to have way more than a baseball. But the tennis ball also has give. It's like fuzzy and it's rubber, so that's going to reduce the energy. The golf ball has a hard shell and a rubber interior, and it's being hit by a steel club that flex, or a carbon fiber club, which has some flex in the club head. The irons not as much, but the drivers, they definitely have some flex. A golf ball is the smallest. It's dimpled. I don't have the numbers. I'm just going to kind of give my guess, and then I'll read the card. I would say the hit baseball is, 115-ish. The hit tennis ball might be 150, maybe even, 175. But the golf ball, that's going to be, it really flies. Golf ball, I don't have the number. I'm sort of debating in my mind whether to say 200 or if that's going to make me look stupid. But I actually think the golf ball should go more than 200 miles an hour. People who watch golf probably already know the answer. I don't watch golf. I worked at a golf course once, but I don't watch it. At top speeds, tennis serve is the fastest, exceeding 160 mile per hour, while the golf shot comes in second at 150. In last place is the batted ball, moving at over 120. There's something about swatting an object really fast that feels good. So the tennis serve is faster than the driven golf ball. Do we buy that? I suppose it depends who's doing which. I don't think John McEnroe is going to serve a tennis ball or Andre Agassi faster than, probably not even faster than Aaron Judge hits a baseball. Are they going to, are they going to hit the tennis ball faster than Tiger Woods or John Daly drives a golf ball? I mean, no way. No way. I suppose you're going with the fastest tennis player. Well, then you have to go with the fastest golfer. I'm going to challenge this card. I think the golf ball goes faster. Maybe someone can look up, get some more authoritative source on that, because I'm not buying it. It seems like some cherry picking going on to get that number. Did you see that? The window was down. The window on the other side's down a little bit too. So I guess gravity over time will take these windows down. Oh, this one is like jammed. Okay, yeah. All right. One of them, this side went up smoother than that side. You can see there, that one looks better. All right. Where's the scoreboard? Why is the scoreboard not displaying? All right, there it is. I don't know why it was gone for a moment, but so we're on page 44. Let's take a look here. Page 44. Looks like we're playing around with this piece on page 44. I'm not sure what we're doing really. All right. Let's just step by step here. So first they want 2 toothpicks cut in half, and then they want piece 204. So that's 5 pieces. Let's go to 453. My fingers are often hitting the wrong button, but eventually got it to 453. There's a ton of toothpicks in this box, so I don't think we're going to run out. The rubber bands were getting kind of low, but the toothpicks, plenty of toothpicks. All right, you got to cut those 2 in half. Excuse me. As usual, I forgot to grab these tools that I need. Well, there they are. They're in reach. So the clippers and the needle nose. I've got another sort of. So this one came with the puzzle, and then this one is my own tool. And then we also got a paper clip, which didn't come with the puzzle, but you absolutely need for working with the rubber bands. All right, anyway, let's cut these 2 sticks in half. Huh. Okay, there's one. Let's get the other one. All right, 2 sticks cut in half. And then we need piece 204, which is quite a recognizable piece. It's not this one. That's another copy of this. But it looks like that in that it has all those holes in it. So where is that piece? It's on board 7, which I don't think we've worked with board 7 yet. Sorry for those weird sounds. Board 6. No, that's board 8. Where the heck is board 7? That looks like the piece. So this is probably board 7. That's board 4. That's a totally different piece, but it did kind of look like it. All right, here's board 7. I see the piece. There's 2 copies of it, 2 204s. All right, let's use this tool to get it out. I think the pieces are going to go quicker on this back half because every time you see one of these pieces with this like 10 or 20 squares in it, there's like 10 or 20 pieces that are going to attach. I can't get this out individually, so I'm going to punch them both out. I don't know when we're going to use the second one. Oh, you know what? Yeah, they both came out. I couldn't get one out without getting the other, so I just punched them both out. All right. So now, this piece is going to attach to this piece. How? All right, 67. There's 67. All right, like 67 is going to go into... If you can look at this, this end has an open square. This one has a closed. It's going to go on the closed square side. It's going to go... Here's my question. Does it go on the 67 or does it go on the other piece? I think it goes on the other piece, even though it only shows one dashed line. There's one dashed line, but I think it should be these 2 pieces going in, right? It should be 2. All right, let's look ahead. All right, we're going to count the pieces. That's going to be how we figure this out. All right. There's so many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, it goes on to 2 pieces, I'm pretty sure. Let's count it one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then I'm going to the instruction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Even though it's only showing one line, I'm pretty sure we're supposed to make 2 connections. I guess I don't know that for sure. It's a little bit of a guess, but I think it's right. It lines up. But it's a deviation from the instructions, which is usually a bad idea. And I often make a mistake on the first piece of a puzzle or the first piece of the day. So this really seems like I just made a mistake, but let's see. Let's see what happens. All right, so that's on. All right, now, next, they want us to attach 205 to 220. So that's 16 pieces, 205 through 220. Let's see if we have 16 squares. We know there's 8 up there. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And then this one out here is the 17th. But there's no, if you look at the instructions, there's no arrow going to that 17th. So I think we're looking good here. So let's add our 16 pieces to our counter. What's 453 plus 16? I think it's like 69, right? 469. I don't know. Close enough. All right, so now we got to look for those pieces. Where are they? They're on board 7. I need pieces 205 through 220. 83 is the number on the last piece. And 67 is the one that's there now. The one that's there now is 67. Why is that so blurry? I can't get anything out of the close-up camera tonight. All right. Wow. Useless. Let me pull it back a little. Near far, wide. All right, near. There we go. All right, so I needed to focus it, which, you know, I'm still learning how to operate cameras. I was never a camera guy. Anyway, 67. So that, so it's probably going to go 68 through 83. Does that make sense? Yeah, that's the same gap, 15 number gap. All right, so let's get to work here. 205 through 220. On board 7, this is board 7. There's 206, but we need 205. Excuse me. 69. We need 68. Come on. All right. Let's check. Maybe one piece is on the other board. Can't make out what that says. Oh, okay. What a... All right. Okay. I don't see them, but I'm just going to start popping pieces out, and maybe by process of elimination, we'll find it. All right, so 69, 70, 71, I feel like I need to do the same thing with this other camera to make it focus, but I don't have... one camera has the button on the camera, and the other camera has the button on the remote control. I could grab the remote control, but it might take me a while to figure it out. I'll practice off camera. For tonight, it's just going to be, it is what it is. All right, 73. So 69, 70, 71, 72, 73. 74. I should be doing a question while I'm punching these out. Where is a day longer than a year? I'm sorry, a day is longer than a year? Where is a day longer than a year? I mean, do I have to go, can I go to other planets? Where is a day longer than a year? Is the moon? How long is a lunar day versus a lunar year? You know what? I just don't know the answer to this one. Let's try to think about the principle. A day is the Earth spinning around like 360 degrees. A year is the Earth, I mean, for an Earth year, it spins around, that's a day. It goes all the way around the sun, that's a year. So that's a year, and that's a day. Now, we want to know, where is the year longer than the day? So on Earth, the day is longer than the year. Oh, by the way, some of these are tricky. In fact, I might have been messing up. No, I wasn't. 206, 207, 208, 209, 210, 211, 212, 213, 214. All right, but 215. By some coincidence, I managed not to mess up. Basically, there's 79 on a 216 and on a 254. It's probably like a mirror image situation, but anyway, I didn't mess up. But only by luck. All right, so So it goes around the orbit. It orbits around the sun. That's a year. It twirls around itself. That's a day. Now, I know that the moon is like locked, they say, in an orbit with the Earth in such a way that the same face is always pointed towards the Earth. The same face of the moon is always pointed towards the Earth, if you can believe that. So, but the Earth is still twirling around. So if the moon is staying locked with that, then that means a moon year is like an Earth day. Does that sound right? I'm not really sure. By the way, I pulled out two 81s, so one of those wasn't correct. No, the second one's an 82. That's fine. What I don't... All right, the 83 looks very different. Now, do you know the lengths of the days and years on the moon? All right, I'm going to read the answer then. Let's find out together. All right. Oh, it's not even the moon. It's Venus. On Venus, this planet rotates so slowly that it travels around the sun before it completes a rotation on its axis. You definitely don't want to have a bad hair day on your visit. So days are longer than years on Venus. That was like the question. Where is a day longer than a year? And I had the answer that it's like another planet, but I guess I picked the wrong one. All right, so we still didn't find 205, which has the number 68 printed on it. Maybe it's on another board. Does it look different? Oh, by the way, a couple of these pieces say VM-05 on them. I don't know if that's a license plate or where that's going to show up, but there it is. This piece happens to be 365. Which is appropriate for us answering question about years and days. All right, so I don't see 205 here. Maybe it's on the other board, and the other board is board 6. So let's take a look at board 6 and see if 205 is there. This is board 4. This is board 8. Board 5, of course, it's the last one. Board 6, let's take a look. No, I don't see it here either. I see 203, 202. Here it is, 205. All right, 205, we got it. There's the piece. Okay, so we're ready to start putting it together. But we got to take another question because, I mean, look at this. I mean, look what we need to do here. We're going to add all of these pieces onto this. That's going to be kind of boring. We need another question to chew on. All right. Okay. What is the one number you cannot make without Roman numerals? What is the one number you cannot make without Roman numerals? I don't even understand the question, even though I technically was just looking at the back of the card, but I wasn't paying attention to it. What is the one number you cannot make without Roman numerals? I think you can make any number. Why would you need Roman numerals? All right, I'll try to think about this for a second, but I don't know why you would need Roman numerals to make a number.
Maybe one.
Okay, what would be the rationale behind that answer? That it looks like a 1? That an I looks like a 1? Yeah, I thought about that. I'm not sure if that's what they're looking for. To me, I would find that, you know, like it's based on a visual, and I was thinking more contextual, but that could be the answer. I mean, I don't know what they're looking for. That's actually the common problem with this deck, is I'm not sure what they're looking for. Their question's not really precise. All right, so the one What is the one number you cannot make without a Roman numeral? So, by the way, let me just mention I'm putting these in an order. So the first one was, so before we started, it was 67. Now it's 68. The next one I'm putting in 69. And they're just going to progress until 83. So the one number you cannot make, oh, you cannot make with Roman numerals. Oh, you can't make a 0. Right? Okay, I read the question wrong. What's the one number you cannot make with Roman numerals? I was thinking the one number you cannot make without, and I was lost. But the one number you cannot make with Roman numerals got to be 0, right? I think so. Let's see what it says. 0. Clearly, the ancient Romans always had too much of everything if they never ran out of stuff. All right, the next one. All right. Okay. Let's do something here. Okay. Let me see here. What do Grand Central Station in New York City, kitty litter, and a banana have in common? This reminds me of that old, like, Carson show when he would, like, put the envelope to his head and name 3 things. I have no idea where they're going with this. This will be a good one. All right. What do Grand Central Station in New York City, kitty litter, and a banana have in common? All right, let's think about this. All right, Grand Central Station, kitty litter, and a banana. Grand Central Station, it's a lot of foot traffic. Kitty litter's a lot of poop, and a banana you can slip on. A slip, a trip, and a shit? No, that doesn't rhyme. A slip, a trip at Grand Central, a slip on a banana. I don't know what would rhyme with ip and would take place in kitty litter. What do kitty litter, Grand Central Station in New York City, and a banana have in common? Banana, kitty litter. Not the kitty litter. Well, the kitty litter and Grand Central are both full of shit. Full of poop if there are kids watching. So the kitty litter and Grand Central are both full of poop. But the banana's not full of poop. The banana and the Grand Central Station are both full of spiders, but I don't think the kitty litter is full of spiders. You can slip on a banana peel. You can take a trip at Grand Central Station, but there's nothing that rhymes with ip in the kitty litter, I don't think. Grand Central Station. I mean, I'm assuming that it's a joke, but let me try to think about it seriously for a minute. For what serious reason could those 3 go together? A peel? Banana peel? Oh, leaving? Kitty litter, you leave poop. Grand Central Station, you leave off your friend on vacation, let's say. And then a banana, you leave the peel. You eat a banana. You definitely don't eat kitty litter, I'm pretty sure. What in the hell? Kitty litter, Grand Central Station, and a banana peel. Am I reading? Oh, no, not a banana peel, a banana. That doesn't help much more, but anyway. Kitty litter, Grand Central Station, and a banana. The price? The rocks? I got one. No, this one's gonna work, but it's stupid. The train, the banana, and the poop are all tubular. I doubt that's the answer, but at least I came up with an answer. Right? Banana is sort of shaped like a train. And not only that, there are multiple bananas in a hand. there are multiple train cars in a train, there's probably multiple poops in the kitty litter. Okay, so I created an answer. They're all tubular. Is that the answer they're looking for? I seriously doubt it. They emit radiation. Oh, right. I heard that about bananas. I didn't hear that about kitty litter. They emit radiation. Grand Central Station, due to its granite construction. Okay, that's true. Kitty litter, because of the type of clay. I didn't know about that. And bananas, because of naturally occurring potassium. I had heard that before. Fortunately, the effect's not strong enough to harm humans, but bananas have set off radiation alarms at security checkpoints. Yeah. Okay, so radiation was the answer. Now I feel embarrassed about saying tubular poop was part of the answer. But anyway, I said what I said. There's no going back now. But next time I'll know the answer. It's radiation. That was a good one. That was a good question. I thought it was going to be something like from the Great Karnak on Johnny Carson, but it was actually a decent card. I should have given it more merit. I just assumed it would be a joke answer, and it wasn't. It was a good answer. All right. I think this one is not fully in, this last one. I think there might be a few of them not fully in. I'm going to try to push them. There's like something going on here. It's like twisted a little bit. All right, maybe one of these is not fully in. Maybe I could check from this side. All right, they're somewhat in. Something, we did something. What is this, like the fender? Yeah, look at that wing. It's definitely some muscle car going on here. All right, let's see what's next. 221 with 2 toothpicks. So let's see here. 83. So there's 83. We're going to stick 2 toothpicks in there. And then on top of those 2 toothpicks is going to go 221, which is 84. So we already accounted for the 2 toothpicks. 221. Let's find that. There it is, 221. And it's got 3 toothpick holes in it. How about that? All right. Let's get 2 toothpicks started here. And then we'll get the piece on. 80, what do we call it? 84. It's written on it as 84. It's actually 221 on the piece on the boards. It's 221. Careful you don't stab yourself with toothpicks here. That's definitely a hazard. All right. Okay, that's on. Now, do you remember this piece, this little notch here? This little open notch? This is going to go on that notch. It's going to go in that notch. And there's 3 holes here. I believe it goes on the first 2 holes. So, and then it's going to go into that notch at the end. So let's see if we can make that happen. Again, without stabbing yourself in the finger, because it's definitely a hazard. Should have waxed those 2 toothpicks, but whatever. We'll get it on. All right, there's the connection. If we can make the connection. Connection if you can make it. All right, we made it. There we go. Easy enough. What's next? All right. Next, stick in the 3rd toothpick. That's easy enough, right? All right. Stick the 3rd toothpick in. Without stabbing yourself. Okay. What's next? All right, 9. 222. We're going to stick 222 onto all 3 toothpicks. So let's find piece 222, which has an 85 on it. There it is, 222 with an 85. It's actually, this is not it. This is it. They're like mirror images, 222 and 260. So it's 222, not to be confused with 260. They both have 85s on them. All right. This one has 4 holes, and we're going to put it on 3. So probably the one we don't use, we're then going to stick the next toothpick in. That's what I would guess. Let's see what's the story here. So line up the triangle with the other triangles. I'm a little lost here as to how this goes in. Oh, it goes in the top 3 triangles, the top 3 holes. The toothpicks go in the top 3 holes. The bottom one is left blank for the moment. I assume we're going to stick a toothpick in there in the next instruction. 10. Oh, mirror. All right, 10 just says cut the toothpicks, the 3 toothpicks. And then they're saying mirror, which I think means like it's kind of like 2 times, but not 2 times. Like, how do I describe this? Put in the other pieces. Like basically the pieces we put in here, we're going to put in the mirror images of those pieces here, I think. I think that's what they're asking for. 1 step at a time. They want us to cut the toothpicks, but do they want us to put in the 4th toothpick? No, just cut the 3 existing toothpicks. You definitely can still use these toothpicks later for, I don't know, for like 2Zs, if you remember that. 2Zs being the smallest section you might have to cut. All right, so let's cut these 3 toothpicks. That's what they want, so that's what we're going to do. 1. 2. Get the 3rd one here. 3. Save those toothpicks for later. We still have 1 they had us cut that we haven't used yet. But these ones I'm sure will come in handy later. All right. So that was 10. Let's see what 11 says. 11 is, there's 2 pieces to add. 3 pieces, really. The toothpick, which we predicted. And then we're going to put 2 pieces on top. Oh, shit. We cut one of these 2. We were only supposed to cut 2 toothpicks. Oh, no, we were only supposed to cut 1 toothpick. We were only supposed to cut 1. Wow. Okay. So we cut too many toothpicks. So now we're screwed. You know what we're going to do? We're going to put them on from the reverse angle. So let's add this one, which I think is what we're supposed to do. And then we're going to put on the 2 pieces, which are 23 and 24. And then we're going to put a toothpick in from the reverse. It's not going to be as good, but I think it'll be preferable to fishing this out and redoing it. It'll be fine. We'll stick it in with the point first, and the point will go into the other piece. It'll work. Trust me. All right, 223 and 224, those are 2 new pieces. So that puts us at 472. 223 and 224. There's 223 and 224. So there's 2 copies of each piece, because we're going to do a mirror image of this at some point. All right, the 23 goes on first, the 24 second. That's actually obvious because one piece is inked and the other isn't, and ink always goes out. So match the what do you call this? The orientation. So that looks incorrect. So let's take it out and go the other way. All right, so it didn't work. Which is the way it was when it didn't work? All right, it goes the other way. All right, that looks... Does that look like it works? I don't think so. I think that's wrong. So I did that wrong twice. All right, let's try again. All right, that looks like it works. Okay, now 224 goes on as well. And now we're going to take one of those pointy pieces that we just clipped, and we're going to use that backwards through this, basically this one that we clipped too soon. We're just going to work backwards through that. Actually, let me put that on first, and then I'll put the piece on second. I know it broke a little bit, but I think, let's see if we can still work with that. No, we got to pull that out. All right. That's now garbage. Let's grab another one. Trying to find these little half pieces that I've already cut. All right, this one's a little longer. All right, let's see here. I want to make sure we get that in. So I open it up a little so I can see what's going on back there. That looks good. No, that looks terrible. All right, I'm going to do it like this. It's no good. It's no good because the top can spin. And that can't be, we can't allow the top to spin. So we gotta take this piece off and redo it. Hopefully without breaking anything else. Wow, it's really on there good. I feel bad pulling it apart. All right, now, which is the piece we need to redo? I think it's exactly this piece. No, it's not this piece. It's the top. It's the top piece. That's the one we need to redo. So we're going to pluck that out. Man, that's a shame. Anyway, hopefully we get it right this time. Yeah. All right, here. Let's try that again. Basically, we clipped a piece that we weren't supposed to. And now we're putting in a new piece in its place. Because if we don't, this thing is not going to stay straight. It's going to spin if we don't. All right, we fixed it. Now, we're going to be very careful clipping any toothpicks in the future. After that screw up. I mean, it looks okay. Not too bad. All right. 12. All right, they're again asking for the toothpicks. I think they're definitely asking for them both to be cut this time, but I don't know. At this point, who knows? I think there's 2 red circles, red arrows. So I believe that means we're going to cut it twice. I already did it. Anyway. Now it says mirror. And that, to me, is confusing. Because what do they want to mirror? And they're saying 225 and 227. And they're showing... What are they showing here? Something. They're showing some piece here that's not here. And they're saying, like, caution, it should be there. So, but I'm not sure if that's this piece or the so-called mirror piece that we haven't done yet. So I'm not sure here. So I think we have to do a mirror piece of this. Yeah, mirror piece of this. But how far back do we have to go to create that mirror? All the way back to page 43? Like, are we going to do a second side? I think so, right? All right. I'm not going to try to figure it out tonight, but we're going to do the entire mirror piece tomorrow. So for tonight, we're just going to stop right now. All right. I'll see you tomorrow.